How y'all doing, baby? It is Friday. Y'all know what that means. Beer and Bud Friday. I got a nice cold beer that I'm going to open up here. This is from Bernadette Pre from Gaberville, California. And Bernadette sent that the other day. We're going to, got a little fuzz there. Open it up. It's a nice pub deal. It's a Bonington pub ale. It comes all the way from Great Britain. And it's got a ball. Oh, look at that malt come out. It has a ball inside the can. Oh, look at that head. And I'm pouring it in my left-leaning glass I have from Esther Ramirez. And
be sure to hold that up when you're done so we can see it.
Woo! Boddington's Pub Ale.
And now bring that up so we can see the foam.
Look at that.
There you go.
Look at that malt foam on there, baby. That is that. We're going to let that settle for a minute. It's Beer and Bud, so while that beer just settles up there where I can get a sip out of that. Y'all know the rest of the routine. Beer is on ice, Bud in the bowl, so let's get it going. We've already come through Christmas, got everything done, settling back down, get a little relaxation here. You'll be able to do that on the weekend here before we head into New Year's Eve, baby. I don't know. I was toying with the idea we might stay up for New Year's. Who knows? Anyway, I got mail today. Wait. That beer looks about ready. That's good beer. Bernadette, that is good beer. That has a nice, smooth flow to it. Nice head on it. Indeed, that is good beer, Bernadette. Thank you very much. Anyway, trying to dig into the news at this time of year is kind of hard because there's hardly any news except for emergency stories. We have people missing in Hawaii on a helicopter tour. There's bad things happening around the world. The news in the news on the impeachment kind of like has taken a back seat here. We're kind of chilling out here between Nancy doing the impeachment in the House and us preparing to take that to the Senate for a trial. So we're all at a little face-off right here. And everybody's just waiting back to see what's going to happen next. Senator, what's her name up in Alaska? Murkowski, I think her name is, or something like that. She's come out and kind of said, well, I don't know, this little deal that Mitch McConnell's got going on. Kind of shaky there, you know. She's not too happy with that. So it's showing, at least on the surface for show, that there are Republicans concerned about Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham and their little way to open their mouth and let everybody know that they don't give a shit what Donnie did. They're going to let him go anyway. It seems to be the score there in the Senate. But I was a little disappointed the other day when I found out that the senators will not speak on the floor. I was really disappointed in that because I think that's when they should speak, is during this trial. But they're going to be managers come from the House, I guess, on each side. They're going to get up and give the evidence and whatnot, and we're going to see how that plays out. Meantime, they're just kind of like going over the oldies all year, showing you all the crap that Donnie's done, pointing it out so we can either get a whole big laugh out of it or we can sit back and remember and going, are you shitting me? I forgot all about that. Look how stupid he was doing this, doing that, saying this, tweeting that. It doesn't matter. The whole damn year is full of it. We don't have to go back far. Travis, I, and Mama were sitting out there in the dining room a little while ago, and because there was a news article there that came with his speech about windmills. What was that on?
Yeah, so what was it, Saturday? Saturday, he was talking at that conservative...
Turning Point?
Yeah.
Turning Point.
And he went on that fucking tirade on windmills again.
Windmills.
And I got a few quotes for Dad here because I just figured I'd feed them to him.
Yeah.
So we can get his reaction on this
because
bullshit.
I had the reaction when the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
So he's sitting up there, and the first thing he says is...
I never understood wind. You know, I know windmills very much. They're noisy. They kill birds. You want to see a bird graveyard?
I never understood wind.
Yeah, never understood wind. I mean,
Are you shitting me?
it's like magic, you know? It just kind of happens.
Go outside, that stuff you feel in your face there, you can't see it, Donnie, that's wind. Of course, Donnie should know all about it because he studied all this shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so supposedly he says they're made in China and Germany mostly, but they're manufactured tremendous, if you're into this, tremendous fumes. That was, by the way, one sentence. But they are manufactured tremendous, if you're into this, comma, tremendous fumes.
Tremendous fumes. Tremendous fumes. Gases spewing out all over the world through the atmosphere. Are you shitting me? This is it. This is the way the man talks.
But
he
you
doesn't
understand.
know squat.
You understand. We have a world, right?
We have a world.
So the world is tiny in comparison to the universe. So tremendous amount of fumes and everything.
Boy,
that's right out of his mouth.
That comes out of his mouth. It means squat. Hey, we live around a whole lot of windmills around here. I don't see any fumes coming out, any spewing up in the air. You know, this is Donnie's little way of attacking shit. Donnie can't come out there and tell you that it is great for the environment for you to burn coal or burn fossil fuels. That would, you know, that kind of science is kind of dead set there. So he can't come out and attack that. So what he does is he comes out and, as with anything, he attacks the source. Windmills, he hates them because of his golf course in Scotland. That's where he got all his information about windmills. He put up a fuss because Scotland was going to put a wind farm out there, and Donnie didn't want it built next to his beautiful golf course over there to ruin the view and all that shit. And he put up a fight in court. That's the only thing he knows about windmills is he doesn't like them. So he's going to spew his mouth to make sure you don't like them.
And probably one of my favorite quotes here is, you talk about carbon footprint. Fumes are spewing into the air, right? Spewing. Whether it's China, Germany, it's going into the air. It's our air, their air, everything, right?
Right. It's our air. It's everybody's air. Shit.
But I guess coal mines are okay.
Yeah, coal mines are okay.
Refineries are
okay. Yeah, no,
okay.
It's blowing off the top of a mountain. A-okay, baby. It's them windmills we got to watch out for.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that some shit? That's what I mean. It doesn't matter what the subject matter is. He attacks the source. Try to convince you that there was no obstruction of justice in the Mueller report because Barr said so. Barr's lying through his teeth, but that doesn't matter. It's the selling of the product. That's all it is. Donnie wants to sell oil and gas, so attack windmills. They're discussing the spew gas. And what else do they do?
Well, that you have to get into the Patriot mode here. They kill bald eagles.
Yep, they kill bald eagles.
Twisted for some reason. Yeah. Apparently, as he says, after a certain number, they make you turn the windmill off.
Make you turn it off.
That is true.
If you kill it, they come out there and burn. Oh, look at there, Bob. You done killed 5 of them here. We got to shut your windmill down. Are you shit?
And yet, if you killed one, they'd be put in jail. That is okay. But why is it okay for windmills to destroy the bird population? And it's to be clear, look, it's impossible, accidents are going to happen, but the amount of bird deaths from windmills are only the slightest small fraction in comparison to
what?
How many die by, domestic animals.
Domestic animals. Cats kill more birds a year than windmills, Donnie. Maybe we should do something about the cats in this world. We can't have cats out there killing all the birds. It's the same kind of shit. He pulls it out of his ass and expects you to believe it. I told Travis we should go out here with the camera out to the windmill farm. Let's go looking under these windmills. Let's see how many dead birds are there. I guarantee you there ain't a damn one. Not under the one specific. Maybe there might be a dead bird somewhere. But I guarantee you I go out here and look under mine. Ain't no big pile of dead birds there. There's nothing spewing from the engine. That's what it is. He thinks that big thing at the top is an engine turning that blade. That's what it does. He's an asshole. He's a dumb asshole, and he sells stupid shit. Go on with what he said.
Well, no, that's pretty much everything he said. He's basically going about this trying to paint. I mean, it's following the agenda. It's following the agenda of going green is bad. Coal is totally fine, but windmills are totally the evil, and it's just not.
If you live next to one, your house, is 50% worth of what it was. If there's one within sight, there's also the noise causes cancer. There's all sorts of bullshit stories that he tries to sell, And he's not called out on this shit very much. Everybody just laughs it off and goes, yeah, he's making up stories. No, he's ignorant. And he's making a fool of himself on the world stage in our house. That's the problem with this shit. His ignorance, we all get a good laugh out of it. Look what he says about windmills. Look what he says about Canadians stealing shoes. Or some other bullshit story that he pulls right out of his ass. Or pulls a Sharpie out to adjust something the way he wants it. It doesn't matter. It's all a bunch of bullshit. He's trying to sell a whole line of bullshit. And it just gets tiresome because...
Well, what was it that you were talking about earlier? It's like a personal thing because it was affecting his golf course all the way the hell over there. You know, anything that because it was a court case he lost, right? That you were telling me about.
He makes everything personal about him.
Yeah.
That's about everything in life in the United States. It all has to evolve around Donnie, no matter what it's pertained to. Donnie's going to hold a grudge on Windmills forever because of his experience over in Scotland and where he lost his ass after trying to sue. And he was trying to get rid of that guy that lived next door to him, and that didn't happen. So, you know, Donnie gets all pissed off about something. He carries a grudge forever. It's the same thing that happened to him at the correspondence dinner when Obama stood up there and made a joke about Donnie. Donnie files that away, and that is how come Donnie, to this day, tries so hard to defame anything that has Obama's name on it, because it just eats him up on the inside when people don't bow down and kiss his ass when he doesn't win. He's a whiny little bitch is all he is. He cries all day long sitting in his big bed with 15 TVs around him and a bucket of chicken. That's El Presidente in our country nowadays. A fat slob who spends all his time playing golf, which guess what? That's where he is today. I remember that one thing he said a long time ago. I won't have time to play golf. I'll be working for the American people. That's what he said. It's all bullshit. Everything's bullshit, this man says. But between now and I guess it looks like January 7th or 8th is when they're expecting the articles of impeachment to be handed over if Nancy decides to give it to him. Nancy's well within her right to hand it off when she's damn well ready to. Mitch McConnell's out there spouting shit about we don't have to wait for them. We know what they said. We could just go ahead and start. No, you can't, Mitch. Read the Constitution again. Read the rules again. You do it when she gives them to you, asshole. It's so pitiful to watch this man. Mitch McConnell has about been the worst thing this country ever happened, long before Donnie ever got in the picture. And he continues to just defile this country every damn day. There's bills sitting on his desk that he ain't about to put on the floor of the Senate because they'd pass, and Donnie would throw a hissy fit. But it plays right into Mitch McConnell's hands. The only thing Mitch McConnell wants to do is approve judges, baby. That's it. Control the legal system. That's what we're up against now, and that's what we're going to be up against in the future. We all have to rise up to remove this joke of a man, this excuse, this sad excuse for a leader that occupies our house. I want to thank everybody. I want to wish everybody a fine weekend. I hope you enjoy yourself. Take a little time for yourself. Relax. We're going to do the same thing here. We'll be here on Sunday for our family night meeting. Take a little time for yourself. Do that. Pop a top. Put a bud in a bowl, whatever it takes to relax and unwind and make us all feel better. You got anything else?
No. I think we covered it.
Okay. Well, maybe there'll be a whole bunch of news. Maybe Kim Jong-un will fire a rocket off or something, and we'll have big breaking news, but it ain't happened yet, and I'm not looking for it to. Don't know what happened with that story, but I'm sure it's not over. I'm sure Donnie's going to run in and save the day somehow. Maybe send him a nice flower arrangement or something. Anyway, keep your eye on the news. You never know when things are going to change. Like, share, and subscribe. John Brideveau of Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. John Brideveau on Facebook, on Liker, on MeWe, on Twitter, at Blue Dot in Texas, out my truck window, and anywhere else. We can keep the message going. I'm nothing but a cheerleader here, baby. It's to keep this family motivated, driving towards the one thing that we have to do, and that is save this country from the manacled idiot that is up in our house. and take the whole damn GOP with him. They're nothing but a bunch of Russian ass kissers as far as I'm concerned nowadays. So anyway, take care of yourself. Be here on Sunday night for a family meeting if you wish. We'll look forward to it. Y'all take care. Later.